jaded for having free living, free expenses. And she was only working on most days, because when I'm home with the kids, I'm home with the kids. She was only working maybe 4 or 5 hours a day. Like, it's like the cushiest job anywhere. Like, seriously. And so, anyways, so the story goes that she accepted the job. She was absolutely amazing for the first 4 months, and even up until the end, she was good to the kids. I will give her credit for that. She was a great nanny for the kids. Problem was when I started dating. When I started dating, and she saw black girls here, because I'm pretty much exclusively at this point in my life, which may change, been dating black women. She started getting very weird, territorial, acting like we were in a relationship. And we talked about this. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, we're not in a relationship. Like, what's going on here? And then she started, like, accusing me of using black women and all this kind of stuff simply because I'm attracted to them. Simply because I'm attracted to them. Was the women over the house? Yeah, I'm a single bachelor. I'm going to live my life. And I'm not going to let a nanny stop me from living my life. So then she crafted this story calling me Hitler. And I want to show you guys something super crazy. It's like after she left, I noticed this on her wall, on my mirror. We the people. Like she's trying to start some kind of movement against me. Who in their right's mind could believe that I'm racist? I have black children, plenty of black friends, many are Nigerian, and we are all one people. So I treat everyone the same. I don't discriminate by skin color, religion, creed, or race. So I didn't even want to do this, but it's like, man, these people will take anything and just run with it. And I'm fairly certain now that this is an inside job. Oh, by the way, the video of that dirty kitchen, that's why she was fired. She was a nanny, and part of her duties was to clean up her own mess. That video was taken on a week that the girls were not here, and that was her mess. Mostly. And I wasn't going to clean it, because I wasn't home. It wasn't my mess. If she was a roommate, she'd be expected to clean up after herself, which she was. She was a roommate. And she's a nanny living for free, having all her bills paid. I even gave her $2,000 that was not part of our agreement to save her stuff from going to collections in storage. Now, I'm sad that this happened, honestly, because the girls miss her. She was a great nanny. Obviously, she had a different agenda. I don't know. I mean, she didn't confide in me that she was in love with me, and I said, absolutely not. You're my nanny, and I'm not attracted to you, and no, hell no. So that's what's going on. It's just like, I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I have a friend that's helping me, but I don't know what I'm going to do, because now I don't have a nanny, and I'm going to have to find a new one. And how am I going to find a new one when I can't trust anyone? Now I have to do lawsuits and restraining orders against this person, and she's going to lose. Because how do you go online and post pictures and videos of minor children that are not yours, and you do not have permission to do so? Like, there is seriously something wrong with this generation where they think there's no consequences, they think they can do whatever they want. I mean, gosh, trashing me, lying about me, totally fine. I'm used to it. It's part of my everyday life. It's just part of what life has become for me. But using my children and exploiting them and asking for PayPal money and Venmo money, that's just low and pathetic. Honestly, honest to God, that is some of the lowest human behavior that you could possibly do, using kids. And many people on here are using kids as weapons, my kids as weapons, and that's exactly why I don't want my kids on social media. Because people are taking their images to build their own social media following, oftentimes trashing one of the parents, usually me, and it's just not cool. I don't want my kids growing up seeing their images be used to tear down one of their parents. Now, there's a lot of misconceptions out there. I am actively trying to co-parent in peace. I am mostly quiet. I try to create my content around educational purposes, and I can't even do that anymore because these crazy people message whoever I work with and tell them all kinds of crazy shit. Like they'll tell them that I have a rape case against me. Not true. They'll tell them that I use black women. Not true. That just happens to be my network. And honestly, about 90% of my followers are black. So it's business. It's just the way it works. If more white people volunteered, I would use them, but they don't. So that's just the way it is. So I am completely disgusted at what people will do on the social media to earn a buck, to gain some fame and recognition. It's disgusting. Now, what's going to happen to that nanny in the future? Well, she doesn't have any money, and when I sue her, which I will, she won't be able to pay it, so then it'll go on her credit. Now she won't be able to get an apartment. How is that serving her life for the little bit of couple thousand followers that she gains and some sort of like, I don't know, man. The way people think, they just don't think about anything else than that they're hurt. Now, did I mistreat this nanny? Hell no. I treated her well. She was creating problems, yelling at me in front of the kids, yelling at me in front of patients, trying to yell at my mother, many witnesses, and I needed her gone. And she said she had nowhere to go. I said, that's fine. I will give you at least 30 days. I gave her 2 months.